Ooh, how long has it been, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to PTM Racing TV here live on the YouTube circuit, and we are here tonight in the NASCAR Heat 5 series as we bring you the Rev Limit Racing. Hi everyone, I'm Christian the Crusader Shriver. Good to be back here with all you guys here out tonight and YouTube land, and it's good to be back with my fellow Conrads of the Heat series. The RevLimit Racing boys and folks over there, I've seen them at their best, and I've seen them at their core tonight. It looks like we got a set of 14 drivers at it here tonight, and these guys are going to be absolutely laying down the lumber and laying down the slumber on these guys and all that. It is a huge night of racing here for these at Auto Club here, and we're going to get down there in just a little bit, but right now we're just getting all situated out here and getting everything taken care of before we go live racing here tonight. Real quick to everyone at home, thanks again for supporting up for PTM Racing TV, and thanks again for supporting the RevLimit Racing boys, and we'll see if they're able to pull on a show tonight. I'm getting word that we've had a good chunk of drivers in the top 8, that is, really laying down some thunder here, if you will, on this track and really laying it down here. So we will see how it all plays out for these drivers as we get them on in. We're currently waiting on their qualifying right now, but after that we will be ready to go, and we're going to be hitting it up with the RevLimit Racing boys. Looks like right now just a few more laps to go for these guys right now. A lot of top names, a lot of top drivers going to be running some interesting colors, I've been told tonight, so I should be aware of that. Definitely going to also be one for how the drivers play the track and how they hit their marks here. So really it's going to be all about just seeing who has the better mobility and run going into this very tricky track. Tricky for a few reasons, but I would say the main one a lot of people misunderstand and misjudge has got to definitely be the turns themselves. Turn 1, turn 2, they can be played different ways in different lines, but turn 3 and 4, in my opinion, the only way to really truly hit that line is to try to hang tight and hang it low. They usually say here in California you're supposed to hang 10. Well, here you don't want to hang 10. You want to hang low and try to get the momentum run off of that line. We'll see how that all plays out for them here tonight. So right now we're getting everything all situated out here. Just a few more laps here left for those qualifying guys, and then we're going to bring them on down to the track here. But real quick, before we get to all of that here, let's go ahead and look at tonight's track tech talk. So as we said before, we're here in Fontana, California, Auto Club Speedway. Currently, we don't have the screen up here right now for you though. But we're looking at a banking tonight at 14 degrees on those turns, both all on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The front stretch is at 11 degrees, while the back stretch at a 3-degree temp turn. That'll definitely be something that shows a lot of the drivers and how they play their lines here. But the thing that most people don't realize is that when they're running this track, a lot of times when you're seeing the front stretch, you'll actually see them go straight to the bottom to try to actually flatten the car out into the surface area. Unlike what you see with the iRacing series with NASCAR Heat 5, you really will see a lot more of the bottom line being played than you will see of the middle and the high ground, because they're trying to get those tires to stay in as low as they can, stay straight as possible, to get a good run off the bottom and out of exit. So we will see how well that all plays out for tonight. About 122,000 fans up on the stands right now. A lot of great hosts and great people out here for this D-shaped oval super speedway. This is definitely going to be something here tonight for these drivers. One crucial factor you have to watch here tonight is the tire burner. That is those outside and middle lines, as well as the bottom line for that matter of fact. This track very well known to burn up tires and burn up a spot, and it will get you when you least expect it. So we will see if that comes into play for these drivers and if that really will become a factor later on. But right now, as we get everything ready to go here, got the Piles in the chat. Thanks so much for tuning in, Miss Bottles. It's good to hear from you again. Good to see you as always, and it's good to see from all our guys and gals over there. 3 viewers on hand with us here tonight. We're going to get all live streaming up and ready to go here, and we're going to bring you the RevLimit Racing Series. Just getting a good look at the cars right now, getting a good look at the field. waiting for the invite, and then once we have that invite, well, you know what we're going to do. We're going to put the pedal to the metal, of course, and we're going to put it all the way down on the track and watch these RevLimit boys go at it. But it's definitely been quite the season for some drivers out there. A lot of heated battles, I've been told, as I've seen also on here. Looks like we're looking at 100 laps tonight for the race itself. And going to be on the pole tonight will be Hay Bale, the 82 in that number 20 machine. So he will be your fast qualifier here tonight. Let's go ahead and show you that car right now real quick before we get down on the track. We have the invites ready. We're just getting ready for the good to go here. That is that Toyota Camry number 20 DeWalt machine. We will see that driver right on the side. Once we have the clear to go, we will be down there in pit side here with these drivers and see them go at it for tonight's action-packed 100 laps at Auto Club. And I will say real quick, I do not know all the drivers' names and everybody, so if I do mistake somebody, I will apologize in advance. I've done it before, and I'll say it again. Alright, looks like we've got the good to go. We're heading down there right now, folks. And here we go. Let's head on down. We're heading on down to the track now. We're getting ready to go here. Let's see what kind of adventures we have in store for you fans at home. Tune in each and every time out to PTN Racing TV, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. We appreciate all that love and support, but go and show RevLimit some love as well. We're ready to go green flag racing here as we come down to the green flag here at Auto Club. Bringing the drivers in, bringing the field in. We rock them, we rack them, we stack them, we get them ready, and it's time for the big one here. Here we go, we got them ready. Here we go. Hay Bale 82 and that Toyota Camry leads them off the start. Here we go down the front stretch. Right out of the gate immediately, you can see the run going hard there, or immediately for the 20 there. He's going to try to hold his line on the bottom, immediately trying to hold off that 17 of N. Morgan in the 28-29. N. Morgan in that 17 trying to hang in there with the Gatorade number 8 of Warad Yada. RD Addy 5807 works them on in, takes over for second immediately right out of the gate. Taking an immediate run here, taking them down straight into turn 3, going into turn 4. You got a battle here between the 817 and the 57 right behind him here. The 51, I should say, of CJ Creaky. Works them on in, side by side they go down now to the front stretch. Here we go. Yeah, on board here with CJ Creaky. You can see the battle early on between him, the 8 and the 17. This is going to be what you will say right here is going to be a hard-fought battle and a hard-fought shot. We will see how well that plays out for these drivers here as they work them on in. Side by side, right behind him there, you got a good look. That looks to be JG Galladay in the 93 right there, working them on in as well. As they work them on in down now turn 4. Here we go. We see got a little bit of a battle here, still side by side. All drivers in it to win it. Nobody wielding an inch here. Nobody giving it anything here. The 19 of RY85. They're going 3 wide there with the 8 as well. And the 14 now brings it right on in. The 3 wide salute has been initiated by the safe light 14. He works them on in now, down out of the frac straightaway they go. That will be. That's Patho Word in the 7 right there. Works them on in that 14. Another 3 wide salute there with him. And, whoa, a little bit of contact there made out of turn 4 there. Able to hold it off and able to keep it stable. Work them on in now. They come down the front straightaway here. Everyone still following in line, still battling it out. JG Galladay in that 48 trying to work his way up to the front. Got some work to do. They work them on down now to turn 2. Here they come. JG Galladay still giving it everything he can here. Still trying to work him on in. The 3 wide salute right behind him. Look at this now, folks. Whoa, we got carnage down there in the backstretch. We got drivers spinning around all over the place here. That's not what you want to see in this case. But the 3 wide salute still going out of here. They're not calling for the caution just yet. They work them on down now, turn 4. I don't think they're calling for that one. They still are 3 wide down the front straightaway there. That's the 87, that's the 19 and the 8 going out of here. The 14 trying to find a line, trying to find something to get around that. Can't quite get in there necessarily, as WARD at EY 580 still works them on in there, trying to get back up in the position. You got yourself a battle for 5th. Work them on down now. Here they come. Straight line racing down to the pack, down the front. Here they come now. You're on board here with WAR. I can't say his name right, but RD Addy Y. I'm just going to call you RD. RD right now working that outside line of the 48. He's trying to get around Galladay there. Get him to the inside now. You can see them where they're trying to hit their marks. There's the 3 wide salute initiates yet again. Haybale now has gotten past there for the lead. We work them on down now. Turn 2. Going down the back straight away they go. And Morgan 28, 29 right now in that Ford Mustang. 17 has the lead. Trying to get the Gatorade machine into the pack and into the front. He works them on down. Strong battle immediately. Strong racing to say the least so far for him as they work them on in. Nobody giving an inch, nobody giving anyone any room here. This is what it's all about, folks. Just hard-fought battles, hard-fought clean racing with a little bit of rubbing in between. Hale now going to try to hold the bottom. He overtakes his lead yet again, gets that Toyota Camry DeWalt machine up into the lead. We'll work them on down now to the back straightaway. Here they come now. The 51 now working his way on in. That's CJ Creaky in the 51. Trying to get that Rowdy Energy Toyota Camry as well into the front spec here. Work them on down. We've got not a lot of fuel in these guys. A lot of time and a lot of time being done to those aerodynamics and a lot of time done to those tires. This track has been known, as we said before, to burn up tires when you least expect it, and they're doing it right now, just burning them in. Working as hard as they can. There's CJ Creaky just trying to do everything he can to hold them off here. Work them on. Whoa, works them on up to the top side there. He tries to get a little more room there, but I think he made up a little too much, as now the 17 is going to try to make that move around him there, and Morgan's going to try to make him pay for sliding up on him like that. Goes down to the bottom here. You can see him work that white line. We talked about it earlier. The bottom line is key. The bottom line is gold. If you can get it there and you can hit your spot and keep it working on in, you'll be able to hold them off here. Work them on down. Side by side they go now. Down, turn from the front stretch, leading into turn 1. Nobody giving an inch there, and Morgan works that bottom line yet again. He's gone straight to the bottom to a 3 wide salute now down to turn 2. Oh, these Rev Racing guys are going at it harder and harder each time. It seems like every lap comes by, but they're all chasing down that hay bale 82 of number 20. The DeWalt Toyota Camry has the race lead at the moment, while CJ Creaky still trying to get it in there with JG Galladay in that 93 the 48 machine, trying to get that big old bad Chevrolet Exalta machine up into the front spot. He's going to have a battle for third here between him and Morgan. And Morgan in that 17. Now he's got CJ Creaky right behind him now, battling it out. Side by side they go now down turns 1, going into turn 2. Now Nim Morgan trying to get the inside line, trying to get that line back from him. JG Galladay not going to give him any room there. They'll go side by side here. We're on board JG. You can see how much of a run Morgan's getting off that high side, but he can't quite get the run there as much as he wants on the bottom because Galladay is just blocking it. And then you got the 8 right in front of him, rocking that Kobe Bryant tribute number, purple 8, purple and gold 8, I should say. Absolutely beautiful machine. Look at this now. You got that 51 of CJ Creaky back in here now. Battle for fourth here. Work them on down now to turn 2 they go, and Galladay still has the run now. Look at this, and Morgan now runs them right in there. He's going to try and battle it out here. Tries to go in, tries to make a move. Now the 3 wide salute initiated yet again. We thought this thought might happen here when you're running Auto Club. You'll see that a lot where these guys just bring it on in and they will swing it straight hard down to the bottom or the top and try to get something going there. As Wah RD unfortunately has lost position, trying to get the Can-Am 8 back up to the front, but JG Galladay making both pay for giving up that line as he is now overtaken for second. And Morgan, oh, Galladay got a little too close there to the white line. He actually threw it right up onto the apron. You got to be careful about that, Galladay. You got to hold your line when you need to. They work him on down the back straightaway. They go. And Morgan trying to get the draft, trying to get a run there to sneak his way across the bottom. But the more they keep battling, the more they're just going to give A-Bales over there the run in the lead. He's got a good-sized lead there as Ed Morgan now gives a little push, a little nudge, if you will, straight to the 48 of JG. While RD trying to also work him on in. We're on board here with him yet again, and Morgan still holding his line there in the second slot. Galladay trying to get up there with him, and you can see CJ Creaky as well pushing it on in, trying to get something going there. Looks like he's going to try and push his way into a 3-wide salute yet again. It's not going to happen this time on the backstretch. Will he open up the door? He's going to try to get the draft off in. Morgan, give him a little bit of help. They'll work him on down the back straightaway. And you can see Creaky just got left behind there. That was not what you wanted to see if you're in his camp. Or maybe it was, because he actually got a little push there out of turn 3 into 4. Works him on down the front straightaway. They go, still holding his own, still maintaining his line there. They work him on down the front straightaway. Not a lot of time left for these guys to work those laps in. They've got to start thinking about that. Work them on now down. We have got ourselves a battle here. Fuel running out, and so is the tires right now. These guys absolutely putting on a clinic, battling each other here. But A-Bales has definitely been the driver to talk about, to say the least, here as they work them on down the back straightaway. Work them on in. Morgan now looks like he made a bobble there. Gave up the bottom. Goes right back up. Goes right back down. Looks like they're just trying to slow down. Oh, contact there made by CJ and Morgan. They're all going into pit side there. Looks like pit road is finally opened up, and they're going to get them all in. Doc Holliday in the 21, 75 in that 21 Ford Motorcraft Mustang machine. Looks like he's going to go in pit side as well. I believe everybody is going in pit side. And I don't know what kind of car that is right there. That is an 8-wheeler if I ever saw one. That's Patho Word in the 14 Safe Light machine, trying to get that Ford Mustang back into the position here. And out of this track, it looks like enough Ched 1, and that number 1 is going to be your race leader as he works him on down turn 3 and 4. That Oozle boy in the number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. He's going to be actually right up there in the battling for second here. He looks like he might have ran out of fuel there. Hey, Bill now finally back out on the track. He's back on it here, and he'll try to work them on in, coming down to the front straightaway, to the back straightaway. Here they come. And Morgan still battling with CJ Creaky. They were battling in the pits. They were battling on the track earlier. Now they just keep on battling here. They ain't giving anything up here. Work them on down the back straightaway here, and Morgan's still going to give it everything he can to hold his own, trying to maintain position and trying to keep Creaky away from getting around him here. We'll give you that. We'll give you the reverse camera here. That drone's flying high right now, trying to keep an eye on these two going at it. But you can tell how much of a room that these guys do not have. They don't have anywhere to miss, anywhere to mistake for. They've got to keep hitting their marks and keep hitting their spots if they're going to get the win here. But right now, they got to find a way to also team up to get around his A-Bale, because A-Bale right now is making this look stupid easy out there. But he is not your race leader at the moment. He's currently trying to battle his way on up, trying to get back up to that number 1 of Enough Said, I believe that's what his name is. Enough Said, _1 in the 1 machine. And it looks like he's going to go into pit side this time around. Nope, not going to happen this time, bye. I thought he might be going in there because it looked like he was getting up there a little bit. That Oozle boy, the Napa Auto Parts number 9, something going wrong there. Looks like he's getting a little bit loose there. We'll see how that all plays out. Meanwhile, Wolf 29 2012 right now, kind of working his way on in. He's currently out of turn 1, going into turn 2. He's got a long way to go here, to say the least here, folks. But I believe he's got some time to make up for that, time and momentum to build. But JG Galladay, serious damage on that front end as he battles it out here with the Patho Word number 7 of the 14 machine, the Safe Light Auto Glass 14 Ford Mustang, currently holding his own here and holding out position wise. We've got 12 laps remaining here of stage 1 this time by, as they work them on down. Enough Said _1 currently still staying out there and staying in position. I gotta believe he's just trying to get those stage points right now as much as he can to try to get something going here for him, as well as for the future racing part of it, because honestly, long-term strategy will work here. And if you know how to do it just right, it'll help you out big time. With 14 drivers on the track, you can't ask for a better battle here between any of these guys. See if we can get an onboard here of Galladay and see how bad that damage is on his machine there. Looks like the front end is completely decimated and broken up a little bit, but he's still able to hold his own there. Work him on up to the front here yet again. Look at this now. Enough said. Starting to get around some people here and starting to actually get up further into the pack. But it looks like he's also starting to get into troublesome territory, because now he's going to run into lap traffic here and possibly get passed around as we work him on in here. You can see Ed Morgan still trying to hold off Creaky, but Creaky not giving him any room there. The 8 as well of Wah RD currently still in it, still hanging in there. He's right now in the battle and back for 4th here. He's trying to get up there with CJ. He's trying to get in there with Ed Morgan, that 17 Gatorade machine, as they work them on down now. Turn 2 to the backstretch they go. You can see right there, folks, how close and how hard exactly Creaky has to get on the throttle to get up there with Ed Morgan. They're going to draft all the way through. You'll see them back their corners up a little bit, but then you'll see them just ram that gas in as hard as they can just to get back up into contention. And that draft and that Toyota Camry Rowdy Energy 51 right now is definitely showing here. But the Gatorade Ford Mustang of Ed Morgan, that 17 beast, has not left his second place spot. He's feeling pretty comfy right now as they work him on down out of turn 2. Working them on in. Looks like Enough Said has finally had enough, and he's decided to opt into pit road there as they work them on down now at turn 3. Still Pathward has got some company there. He's got that 48 right behind him, still going for him, still gunning to try to get around him as they work him on down now out of the front stretch. JG Galladay still giving it everything he can down the front straightaway, trying to get around him, trying to get the draft, then trying to get a big push to the inside there. You'll see that a lot in all kinds of platforms and all kinds of racing scenarios. You'll see them, they'll get the draft and they'll try to swerve around one way and swerve the other, trying to get them off the draft and then just make the big jump when they can. Oh, but right now, right behind him there, looks like we've got ourselves a little bit of a battle between Galladay and RY85. RY right now working that Toyota Camry as well. Now up to the middle section, down to the low, trying to get the Ream 19 Aris machine past these drivers here as they work them on down now the front straightaway. Not a lot of time remaining in this one. Matter of fact, 7 laps to stage 1, about ready to come away. RY85 still holding out what he can here, trying to get some maneuvers made here. He's going to make that move to the outside of Pathward. Pathward now on the outside there of the 14. Not quite able to get around him yet. He's got company right in front of him. That's going to be the 8 of Wah RD. Side by side. Whoa, they got a little close there on that turn 3 section there, coming down out of turn 4. And you can see RY85 right now just trying to give everything he can to get around these guys and get back into the contention, into position here to try to get himself a good starting point after the stage point race here. These points, I've been told, matter deeply and they are very important, so you have to be careful about that. Whoa, contact there made, 3 wide out of turn 1. JG decided to opt in there when RD and Pathward in that 14 we're just going to battle it out there and go side by side. They ended up tagging each other there, and that opened the door wide open. He was so kind enough to shut it right in their face. To daily double there for JG. Working them on in now. You can see Pathward still not taking that too kindly. He's working the draft in on that front straightaway here. I'm surprised they are not going down to the bottom as I would have thought they would have. They could be just trying to get as much momentum as they can on those turns on the front straightaway there, or maybe that NASCAR officials have blocked the idea to go to the bottom. If that is the case, then I think that will make for some interesting racing here, because they're going to have to work all ends of this track and just try to work everything in. And you can see Pathward just trying to get the draft to work as good as he can on Galladay, but Galladay is just continuing to keep his momentum alive and keep his position there as they work him on down now to turn 4. Work them on in now. Looks like Haybale finally caught up to Enough Said. Enough Said's going to lose his position and lose that time he had on all of them. They work them on now down to turn 2. Right behind him, Haybale is your race leader. He's got though Norman and he's got Morgan and Creaky right behind him though as he continues to work them on in. Let's show you exactly how Haybale is running this track. I want you to pay very close attention to and hear and listen very carefully to that motor there as they work him on down the front straightaway. Listen carefully to when he backs off the gas and how much he does it and where at. Apexes are right off that bottom there, off those 14-degree bankings, right down to the 3-degree backstretch, and strong and hard all the way through. That's how you succeed at Auto Club. Doing a tremendous job there as they work them on down now out of turn 3. Ooh, contact there made. Big contact made there bit from those two drivers right there. We're going to try to figure out who we got exactly up there. Whoa, that was Enough Said and Kevin Baker in the 87. Kevin Baker and him getting right in there with it. Yeah, that was some serious contact made there. Looks like Enough Said has had enough of that, and he's gone down back into pit side there. Battle still in the back here between Galladay and W-A-R-D. Man, he just got a serious lick and kiss from him there to that side-by-side draft. Ended up getting a nice little bump in the rub there. Holy smokes, that took a hit there. Not a lot of laps remaining in this one, and I'm actually getting word right now that a lot of these guys are needing to go back down in pit side and get some more gas in that tank. The tank not quite holding up as well as they'd like to. Real quick in the chat, thanks to the Apollos again, and thanks to Tommy Armor Boy for tuning on in. Appreciate you guys coming on in here tonight to be able to watch out for these RevLimit for these RevLimit racing guys. So far, not disappointed. They've been putting on quite the show, to say the least here. Work them on in now. Look at this. CJ Creaky, he just got a huge momentum boost. Got up there with the 20 of Haybale, and Haybale has lost ground in time. CJ now, I believe, will take the lead here. I'm believing Haybale has actually gone outside of pit. I believe actually that was the end of the stage. I apologize, folks. I didn't even catch that. That's hard to believe. I'm not sure what exactly happened to Haybale. I think he might have ran out of gas there, but CJ and then Morgan, man, they just ran a whole field around. So your top drivers there, CJ Creaky and Morgan, Haybale, W-A-R-D, and then Path Award are your front runners on the top 5 for the stage points. What do you know? Wow. All right, guys. Well, that will end stage 1. Remember, this is a 100-lap deal, so we had this amount of laps so far, which means now we will initiate stage 2 into the Auto Club Speedway. So far, this track not disappointing anybody out there, not disappointing anyone. It's been quite a bit of battling and showcase of how hard these guys will run and how hard they will hit their marks at when they need to. And going actually off our stage 1 final results here, I do need to apologize real quick. CJ Creaky was the first place there, and then N Morgan second. And then yep, we got W-A-R-D, and then Path Award, and then J.G. Galladay ending your top 5 there. We will re-rack, we will restack. N Morgan will be second. CJ Creaky right beside him. Battle for the lead early, battle for the lead hard. Put the pedal to the metal and see how far we go. Here we go down the front straightaway. They will bring them down turn 1, side by side. They'll continue on, and it looks like Creaky's going to try to get that bottom line early and try to keep away from Morgan. Morgan needs a little bit of help in the back. He needs a little bit of a draft, and looks like he's going to get it here in the back. The pack, though. Whoa, big contact there made on turn 2, and they're getting looser and loose out there. They're able to bring it back. All right, bringing them back down now, turn 4 here. They are still side by side. In Morgan getting caught up in traffic there. Galladay getting around him there. While RD right now is working them on in down the front straightaway. He's making up time, making up position. Looks like we might have ourselves a 3-wide salute here in a minute. These guys are absolutely burning it up down there. And there it is, the 3-wide salute. It's Haybale trying to get around a daily double, if you will. He gets around the 21 there. Now I work them on down, trying to get around that 11 machine. Work them on down the back straightaway. Here they go. Look at this. The battle is up front and is in the back. 3 wide yet again. Look at this. And Morgan getting in there as well. Trying to hold his own there with RY85. Whoa, contact. Big trouble on the front 4. That Ouzel boy and Miller time 20 in serious carnage territory. They get right up in there. Holy smokes, Ouzel boy is already in pit side. He got sent down there like it was nothing. 4 wide, now they come down out of turn 2. The 3 wide salute still working them on in, still maintaining position here. WRD right now is still holding his own, still maintaining position in the 5th slot, but he's trying to get up there a few more away from him. Actually, I should say the 6th slot, because right now they're all chasing down that guy right there, CJ Creaky in the 51. Absolutely hanging in there and turning down the house. But I can tell you right now, if it's the same situation it was for Abel, honestly, I gotta believe might be just pulling a little bit of a sneaky one on him and just kind of waiting to get up there with him. Got herself a serious battle as they work him on down now to turn 2. Down the back straightaway they go. 3 wide we go yet again. Look at this now. They work him on down now. Turn 3 going into turn 4. And the 8 going up. He gets into wall territory and can't quite get it back down in time. That opened the door up there that opened up the door for a few drivers there. In Morgan, one of them. As well as Abel, as well as Panthro. Or excuse me, Pathward. I said it before, I'll say it again. I do apologize if I messed up your names, guys, but I am literally just figuring you all out tonight. We'll go over the points here in just a little bit. Right now, down the back straightaway, here we go. That's 17 of In Morgan still working his way on in. He's got some company there. Pathward trying to hold him off and trying to stay in position. As we bring him on down now, turn 4 they come. Almost a 3 wide. Yep, they're going 3 wide yet again. I don't know. I think after this point, you might as well have a drink for every time they go 3 wide. You'd be hammered by the time this one's over. These guys absolutely pulling on a show and just giving it everything they can here. Just trying to get around one another while still also giving the fans at home something entertaining to see. What a run from all these drivers here as they work them on down. Galladay right now in the 2nd slot. He's got a murder's row right behind him, just staring at him like a pack of wolves on a stake. It is all up to them to try to make their move. They're going 3 wide yet again here. Not quite just yet. In Morgan trying to get that bottom line though away from Galladay to get the run. He's going to be successful there. Work them on in. You can see how much of a run RY is going to be pushing. You can see how much Pathward is getting in there. Pathward trying to get something going, trying to get him in there. They bring him on down. Whoa, contact, 3 wide. Haybale and Galladay and RY get at it there. What a move there by RY to make the pass when he did. That was smart thinking and smart strategy on that Toyota Camry 19 machine. The Reams 19 is still in it to win it. And right now they're all chasing down that CJ Creaky in the 51. But work them on in down out of turn 4 here. RY is giving it a heck of a run and a heck of a push, but he just can't quite get there yet within Morgan. Whoa, huge trouble there for Pathward. Pathward went straight up high, right back down low. I'm not sure what that was, but that did not look like a low blow on my end. That was some serious drop down for Pathward there. I'm not sure what could have been the culprit of that, but he's able to keep it on in and keep it stable. Work them on down now the back straightaway. Here they come, and you got yourself a little bit of a battle here between RD and Enough Said and that number 1. Both drivers backing the Kobe Bryant purple and gold tonight. A tribute and an honor to the great, the Mamba himself. The Gatorade and the Sirius XM right behind him. They're going at it, trying to get into position. Meanwhile, you got In Morgan still dealing with RY and that 19 Ream Toyota Camry currently. They work them on down now the back straightaway. You can see how close they're getting there and how close they want to try to get that position perfected. RY trying to get more of a run there on the middle. Looks like he's going to bring it straight into the middle. Down low goes in Morgan as they work him on down. Look at this now. RY starting to get some momentum back. He'll get to the draft and say, let's see where this goes. Work them on down now the front straightaway here. Not a lot of time left. Not a lot of positioning left they can do here. We're currently now going into lap 10 of 27. 18 laps remaining in this one, folks. Holy smokes in heaven, this has been quite a battle between these guys so far. And it's been a heck of a run to say the least. Real quick in the chat to Tommy Armor Boy. What's with all the purple cars? As I mentioned before, this is a tribute to the Mamba himself, Kobe Bryant. That's the purple and gold, a tribute to his days in the Lakers. That is why, sir, you see all the purple and gold here tonight. Meanwhile, back up front, the only thing I think Ed Morgan doesn't want to see is some black and blue, and right now he's got some white and blue right behind him. He's got company as RY and that 19 Toyota Camry trying to get something going here as they work them on down. Kind of a top view there as they work them on. You can see Pathward now, or Pathward in that 14 Toyota, that Ford Mustang there works them on in. Not a lot of room there, not a lot of ways to get out of it. They work them on down now, turn 4 here, and they are going back and forth with one another, not giving an inch here. They hit the word having to get up onto the bottom there, up on the apron, and he's able to keep it there. Keep it stabilized and keep it good, but he's got Haybale right behind him. Haybale was your front runner last time in the stage. Now CJ Creaky has taken that job over for him. We work them on down now, on the back straightaway, out of turn 2 they go. These guys definitely showcasing how they can run and how hard they will run, as the Wolf 29 2012 is currently trying to get up there with, I believe that's going to be the 8 of WA RD. Looks like Wolf's actually opting more for the top shelf here. He's going to try to get a little more in the middle and the high side. That Sirius XM number 11 machine. Miller time 20 and now 42. He's got some serious damage on that one. He's actually going to get lapped here by CJ Creaky. If Creaky can get right up in with him here. CJ, whoa, looks like Miller going a little bit straight in the middle there. I'm not sure if he had a few too many Millers or maybe he was just trying to give the team back there a little bit of a hand, but he almost took it right there with it. But nonetheless, as we work him on down to turn 3, going into 4, enough said is trying. And I mean trying right now to figure something out, because he's losing time and losing momentum. As he now finally will bring it down at pit side. It looks like he's opting to get some fresh tires and a fresh full of Goodyear too, and a fresh squeeze gas. Haybale is also in there. Meanwhile, the front runners are still out there battling, so this is now turned into who has the best strategy, who has the best idea here when it comes to that. Miller 420 and that 42 right now. He's currently staying on the back straightaway down to turn 3, going into 4. And you can see, and Morgan still trying to hold off RY, but RY not giving him any room. And whoa, watch out there, whoa! And Morgan straight up high and back down low. I'm not sure if he got in there with RY, but holy smokes, they got right in there with him. And it looks like everybody is now, that was gone in originally, has gone out of the pits. Now everyone that's going into the pits is going to have to try to keep that lead they have on these guys and try to keep up their position. We'll see how that played out for them there. Looks like most of the field is opting in, including your front runner, the leader, CJ Creaky. Haybale, right now though, I gotta believe this might actually been the smart strategy for him, because he stayed out. He's not going back out. With that Oozle boy, he's currently getting that Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet number 9 up into the contention, trying to bring something back in it. Haybale coming down around the front straightaway. Here they go. We'll see if he's able to beat those cars off the track, and it looks like he's going to get just that. He's going to get a lot more momentum going into the turn, but they'll build it back in the backstretch. He needs to get around people now if he's going to do it. Look out, here we go. Around RY in that 19, around Ed Morgan at 17. Morgan trying to get more momentum, but he's not able to get it there. It looks like Haybale's now going to get up ahead and now take over their position. We have a new leader, it looks like, or excuse me, a new third place right now. CJ Creaky actually able to stay out there, I should say. I just died? Yeah, that's working on. Sorry about that, folks. We had some audio error issues over here. I think the mic is about ready to die, even though it's got full charge in it, which makes no sense. Nonetheless, back onto the track we go here. JG Galladay currently battling it out here with that one of Enough Said, trying to hold him off. Galladay trying to get in there. Well, meanwhile, RD and that 8 Gatorade purple and gold beast trying to get himself back into contention here for some points. Points matter a lot to these guys, and they matter a lot more than you realize. And the reason why we say that is we'll take a look at our points race right now. Hay-Bale is currently the race leader, or excuse me, the points leader, I should say, with 3 wins right now and about 505 points. Pathward right now, he needs a good day in here as well. He's in second place with 501. CJ Creaky, right now, your race leader, actually in third with 483. A big point here tonight will get him some contention. And then you got N. Morgan with 2 wins, but he's currently with 461 points. And then Enough Said is your top 5, and your top 5 there, 436. These guys are going to be really making their mark here and really laying down everything they can to get themselves up in to a higher points bracket and higher positioning down the line here, and that definitely can show between these drivers here. Look at this now, Hay-Bale, he's got some company there. In Morgan currently battling him in points and battling him on the track. You can see how much Hay-Bale has room there from Morgan, but Morgan, with even the front end damage on that, still finds a way to get those aerodynamics to push through more. Work them on down now. Turn 1 going into turn 2. And Morgan going to try to get that inside line now. Trying to get away from Hay-Bale. Hay-Bale not able to quite get that spot. Not able to keep him off his track. Neither is N. Morgan able to get around the track there from him. Man, oh man, that's quite a bit going on there. Keep working them on in here, guys. And Morgan still trying to make some maneuvers, still trying to get around Hay-Bale, not quite able to get it there. We work them on down now to turn 1. We've got 8 laps remaining in this one of stage 2, and then we'll go to our final stage, and that will be where we will finally get our race winner here tonight. Points are a huge factor, and they're going to be the biggest key to victory here. And Morgan is trying to get the inside line now away from Hay-Bale. Hay-Bale opens up the door, and then Morgan was going to try to close it on him. Works him on down. He makes the pass out of turn 3. But Hay-Bale, smart and cunning, he's able to slingshot straight back down to the bottom. He brings him on down, the switcheroo as we call it. He makes it up, and he gets it around yet again. He's overtaken for his 3rd slot. But he's got company still in Morgan, not giving him any chance of breathing away from this one. This is no easy breeze. Hay-Bale's going to have to find a way to get that big old tractor, Toyota Camry DeWalt machine, up ahead of N. Morgan, because N. Morgan's not giving him any room here. That Gatorade 17 currently still in it to win it. We're going to go on board here with him and show you what's really going on down there. And looks like he's going to back off a little bit and lose some corner entry. You can see he's trying to apex the turn a little bit differently than everybody else did, in my opinion. Hay-Bale kind of playing more traditionally, which is going up to that wall and then bringing it down low as far as you can to hold your position. But N. Morgan's got kind of a different strategy here. I think this might be more of a timer saving thing than anything. He's actually kind of bringing it right from the top straight to the bottom, although that was a little more, I would say, a little more traditional. Hay-Bale up into the wall, though, gets into contact territory, and N. Morgan now will overtake for 3rd. Well, that was definitely something to say the least there. They made a big move when they needed to most. And I got to believe Hay-Bale's got to be knocking himself a little bit silly there for even hitting that wall. That's going to lose him some time and ground. Meanwhile, RD at E 58087 right now, trying to get the Gatorade 8 up ahead of JG Galladay in that 48. The Exalta 48 Chevrolet trying to hold off that purple Mamba, if you will, trying to keep into position here as they work them on down now, turn 2. Not a lot of breathing room here, not a lot of time to lose. Down that back straightaway they go. It is quite a show going on here. Bringing them on down yet again here. Down turn 3 going into turn 4. RD add Y 5807. And again, if I say her names wrong, guys, I do apologize. But right, come on down the front straightaway. Still got some time to make up. They're all chasing down that man right there, CJ Creaky. And there's not a lot of laps left in this one. CJ, serious damage on that front end and the left side. You can see the wheel actually kind of popping out a little bit. It's getting a little loose there. Not sure where the damage came from on that. Unfortunately, we don't have the instant replay here or instant repairs to really show you exactly what happened. But we'll see how it all plays out for him here. CJ Creaky right now currently just finishing out laps and finishing out time here. We'll give you a little insight real quick on where the position is at right now for these drivers on lap time here in just a sec. We're currently at the 3 to go this time by. So CJ right now is going to try to hopefully hold his own here. Meanwhile, RD at EY is trying to get something going there in that 8 Gatorade. Oh, he gives a little bit of an opening there from Galladay. Galladay went straight up high, and I thought that was going to give 8 a little bit more room there, and that actually going to give him the inside line. The 8 now works the inside momentum. He's going to try to get some push there. He's not quite able to get there just yet. Usually we'd be able to bring it down that low. You're able to get some more momentum, but it's not to be. Galladay still holding his own and holding out position. 2 to go this time by. Green flag high in the air for the end of this one. Meanwhile, RY85, man, you got to give him credit where credit's due. He is right in there with Haybale. Haybale trying to get around that Ream Toyota Camry, but nonetheless, RY saying otherwise here. He works him on down the back straightaway they go. CJ Creaky has one more lap remaining in this one before he can call it a night for stage 2. But he's got to hold on because that one little bobble, one little mistake will cost him here. You can't have it now, my friend. You want to stay in it with it. Meanwhile, Wall right now going to try to get something going there on the outside. Sneak it back in. Ooh, contact there made by JG. JG now goes straight to the bottom. Opens up the door a little bit. He can't go down that too far there, bud. You got to be careful. Here comes that one, number 8. The 8 Gatorade now gets the draft. Works them on in. Galladay open the door up. Can Wall make the move? Gets the draft. They'll go down low. And it looks like Galladay. Oh, contact on the back bumper there, and that front bumper. Work him on down now. CJ Creaky has gained his first place spot for stage 2 here. What a run for him. And down the end here, it looks like we're going to go over a top 5 here. CJ Creaky, Pathward in the 14, the 17 of Ed Morgan, Rye 85 in that 19, and then the 20 of Haybale rounding out your top 5 that time. And I am pretty sure I got everybody's name right there. I do apologize. And in the chat, if we're talking earlier about Tommy, we're actually, that's good old Lance from the iRacing circuit. You go ahead and follow him up here on Pedal LaMelo Racing TV on Facebook to see him all there, as well as Chantel, the Throttle Poddle, Kayla, the one you don't mess with, Texas McCarthy, and all of them. When we go back down to pit, when we go on to the Facebook streams and get all that ready to go, but nonetheless, we need to stop talking about that because we are here with some hard throwing, heavy hitting, action-packed adventures from the RevLimit Racing Series. These guys, I can tell you, the first time out watching them live and in person, holy smokes, man, do they put on a show. Just confirmed on the screen, we have CJ Creaky, Pathward, and Morgan, RY85, and Haybale, top 5. And now, this is it. Final stage time for these drivers. We'll work them on in. Down the front straightaway. Here we go. Green flag high in the air once more. Whoa, contact made there by Pathward immediately on CJ. CJ's going to get a big run off of that momentum. You get into it early, that's going to cost you a lot of time. That's going to cost you a lot of momentum back there. Whoa, look out down there. You got 4 cars spinning around now. We got big trouble. Miller Time 42 getting into it. And you can see right behind him there, that looked like it was the two of I'm going to say his name wrong, but Eptimo Frank, the Alliance 2. He got serious carnage on that one. Whoa, look at this 3 wide down. Now the front stretch, almost a 4 wide salute. R wide now is falling into the pack here. He's falling into troublesome territory. He'll try to get that car back in the wraps. Whoa! Oh! Contact made there by the 21 and the 11. Well, that was some serious hitting on there. Right now, you got a battle for the lead. CJ's got company. Hey, Bale and that D-Wall 20 now trying to maintain position, get back into the CJ. Not taking too kindly to that one. Work them on now, down now, turn 4. CJ giving it everything he's got, trying to work them on in, trying to hold off Pathward. Pathward right now in that 14 safe flight repair machine, trying to get a safe flight out of here and trying to get himself a race win. He's going to work him on in now. The 3 wide salute there by Ed Morgan as he worked him on in with CJ. CJ's going up into the wall though. Oh, contact made there on turn 2. He's spinning almost upside down. Holy smokes, just when you thought you seen it all, CJ gets up into there. And that was some serious contact made there. Caution is coming on out. Whoa, holy smokes, man. That was some serious carnage back there. I thought we might have had it earlier with some of the other contact made there, but I guess it was not to be. Doc Holliday in that 21. He got some serious hitting in there from Kevin Baker, as well as a few others. Wolf 29, 2012, man, he took a serious lick there. I believe that was from Holiday. And then you got Galladay right there, working them on in, trying to get something here. We'll see how it all plays out. They will get the restart, and then we will see where they are at track position-wise and position-wise. And off this restart, it looks like Haybale is going to stay up there with an upset. He's going to try to get himself something here and try to get himself up into contention, but he's got to find his way around. That 20 of Haybale as the green flag flies high in the air. Work him on down, 3 wide already. Pathward trying to get the early jump there with 32 laps remaining. I can't blame him, but you got to be careful down there. Oh! Serious contact made there by Pathward and Ed Morgan, as well as the fewer drivers. Now the 3 wide salute, 4 wide salute coming out now, turn 2. Oh, these guys still giving it everything they can, trying to work them on in, trying to work their positioning in there. Work them on down now, turn 3, almost a 3 wide yet again. It is 3 wide. You got 2 3 wides going at it. What on earth? Now almost a 4 wide situation coming up. Man, oh man, you got to give credit where credit's due. These guys holding on for all it's worth. Holding on for dear life here. Oh, contact made there by RY and Miller Time. As well, RD right now falling further behind. Oh, contact, and Miller is in trouble. We got big contact there out of the turn 2. And the caution's coming on out. Oh. Doc Holliday. Eptimo Me Frank. And I believe we can get a look at that. Yeah, but also looks like Kevin Baker might have gotten a little bit in there. Wolf 29, 12, not quite there. In the Miller Time, we know he spun around quite a bit. That Oozle boy, number 9, Chevrolet Napa Auto Parts. Boy, he'd take a blunt of it. Took a huge lick and a huge hit. 4 cars involved in that one. But you had so many battles going on at one point. It was maybe to be expected a little bit that we were going to have something come up. But we'll work them on in this time by N. Morgan. Will have the race lead with CJ Creaky right beside him. Work them off the start. Here they come. Someone's already in the infield. Open up his own lawn care service. Creaky goes inside. He wants the draft. He knows what to do. Wow! Look out though. Pathward. Pathward getting into it there. He got a little bit loose. I've been told before, these cars are not easy to handle. They're not easy to control. I can tell you that's for sure right now. These guys trying to do everything they can to hold on. And these guys are getting all sorts of wound up and rounded up. Whether it be in for the race lead or just a serious moment there. Whoa, contact made there by an upset. And path toward now. Galladay makes it 3 wide down out of turn 3. And yet again, almost another 3 wide. As RY19 in that... Or excuse me, that's the 87 of Kevin Baker. Kevin Baker, we haven't talked about him all day long. He's now in the hunt. 3 wide commences yet again. Baker, Bathward. And you got that 11 of the 28, 2012 right now working them on in. The 11, the Sirius XM Toyota Camry still in the hunt here. Meanwhile, you got up front, you got 3 cars battling for the lead. And a battle pack right behind him. It has been an absolute clinic, to say the least, for these guys as they work them on down now the front stretch. Not a lot of time remaining in this one. Not a lot of mistakes to be had here, but these guys still... Whoa, Pathward getting up there on the high side, back down in the middle here. They work them on down. Pathward still holding his own, still holding position out. They work him on down the back straightaway here. Pathward trying to get something here. Whoa, look out down the back straightaway. That could have been Contact City there. That could have been Spin City, if you will. That was not the case, though. The driver's doing a great job holding their own there as Baker tries to battle it out here. You can see Wolf 29, 2012 still hanging in there, but enough said. Is currently the one dealing with Baker there as they go side by side still. Whoa, contact made yet again. They get right into it there, rubbing his racing, that's for sure. And CJ Creaky now losing momentum. Here comes enough set of 3 wide. 3 wide salute. Top shelf, middle shelf, bottom shelf. Call it what you will. We got them up there. We got them all. Back them on down now, down the front. Back straightaway they go. They still hold their own, continuing on. Galladay doing everything he can there to keep his momentum there. He's going to try to make his pass there for second. Haybale has taken the lead once again, and Morgan losing a lot of ground and time here. Work him on down the front straightaway here, and now Galladay finally gets around for second. This is tremendous battling, to say the least, here between these drivers as they hold it on. Currently 26 laps remaining in this one here for the final stage of this event. And absolutely nobody has given any room or up any position here on any of these drivers. Looks like Doc Holliday slowed down tremendously. Something not going right there for the 21. Tough break for him there. Baker trying to play 2 different lines. Looks like he's going high and then he's going low. But he's not quite able to stick. Maybe not. Whoa! Contact made there! As they work him on down, he opens up his own lawn care serve. Enough said, I should say. Getting right in there with them. Baker had a huge run there and just absolutely got creamed straight back down the bottom there. But they were able to hold it out and keep it stable. That's good driving on both drivers there to hold their own. And a good save there from Baker, because once you get into that grass, man, it's like ice. You just start slipping and sliding and hoping for the best. Work them on now, down now, the front, on the back stretch, turn 3. They go into turn 4 here. CJ Creaky still in it, still not out of the woods yet. He's skidding back up there. He's currently running in the 6th slot right now with enough said right in front of him. And a 4-car battle up front, 2 of which are battling for second here. That looks to be Pathward and Galladay. Galladay trying to hold his own. JG working the bottom, working them on in. And Morgan trying to do the same. We'll bring him on down now the back straightaway here as they come on down this time by. This could be a run and a half for some of these guys. This could be a run and a half for others. Enough said, though, says I've had enough of seeing this around. I'm going to try to get myself up into the spotlight. He works them on in now, down, turn, front, 4 in the front. Down now the front stretch they go. The draft commences. Meanwhile, right behind all of them, you can see how much of a run. Whoa! Miller time in hit, and it's 42 getting right in there. 3 wide they go. Wow! Oozle, that Oozle boy gets right in there with Miller time. Miller time had nowhere to go. Serious lick there on that Oozle boy, and he had nowhere to go except straight in. to that 87 there, and unfortunately that lot made him lose a lot of time. Kevin Baker just trying to hold his own. That Hooters 87 right now. Work him on now down. Here we go yet again. There's a side-by-side battle for second. Meanwhile, Hay Bale is just starting to run away from these guys further and further here. Bathlewood now trying to hold his own. The 3-wide salute commences yet again, but not for long this time by. They work him on down now to turn 2. You can see how close Galladay is with him and how close and Morgan is to getting back up there at Pathward. They're trying to get and dethrone Hay Bale from winning any more points races as of late. And right now, they're definitely not quite in that contention. They're trying to hold it down, trying to get in position here. But here we go, 3 wide yet again. CJ Creaky and Morgan and Galladay at it down the front straightaway. Look at this. A perfect 3-wide salute, almost a 4-wide salute. Enough said, trying to snick his own in there. Gives a little bit of a draft there to route to CJ. Contact made to the 17 and Galladay. Holy smokes, these guys still giving it everything they can. Still, nobody seems to be giving an inch here. Nobody seems to be letting loose or letting anything off on them. Work come on down, turn 3. Creaky trying to hold his own. CJ not giving everything he can to hold that with that rowdy Toyota Camry away from the enough said number 1 Black the Mamba, purple and gold. Work them on now down, turn front stretch to turn 1. Bringing him on in now, Pathward still holding his own, still keeping up with these guys here. We're only down to about 18 laps remaining in this one. Every position counts, every lap's going to count now. Can't make mistakes. You got to find your line and start figuring something out here. There's not a lot of time remaining in this one. As Kevin Baker is speaking of that, it looks like he might have just ran out of time. He was straight up into the turn 2 backstretch. Serious damage on that car right there. Tough break for him early. He's ran out of time, I feel as though, unless he can get a caution and some damage repaired on that one. Work him on down now the front stretch to the 14-degree turns here, to the 3-degree banking of that backstretch. And Morgan, the 17 Gatorade, still trying to get in there. The Hay Bale DeWalt 20 machine is your race leader by a sizable margin, I would say, right now. You're on board here with M. Morgan. Look at this now, right back up into position. Here comes enough said, trying to get something going. He gets a little too close to that apron, and that sends you for a loop when you least expect it. He loses 2 positions off that. The daily double goes to Ed Morgan and Galladay. Although in this case, is it technically still a daily double if he made around 2 drivers at once? I'd like to know. Nonetheless, right now, CJ has been the front runner for second or third. He hasn't really only been in the lead for stage 2 though. For the final stage though, he's been hanging in there with them and trying to get up there, but he's got a lot of time to make up on the Hay Bale there. Work him on down now, turn 4 there. Looks like RY is going into pit side. Maybe thinking strategy here on him. Look at this now, CJ trying to get into position. You can see there though, Pathward in a safe light. Number 14, not quite getting him up just yet. They'll work him on down now the back straightaway still. Whoa, Doc Holliday in that 21. He is spun out on turn 4. Caution is not called out. They're not giving any room there. Kevin Baker, serious damage on that machine there. Looks like Wolf 29 2012 also in pit road with RY. And now everybody else is going to opt into pit side there. Except enough said underscore 1 is going to keep his position, is going to keep his rhythm. He'll stay on out and keep his way there. Hay Bale looks like he's going to get a fresh set of tires and a squeeze of gas or 2. And hopefully everything comes out the way he wants it here as they work him on down. Not a lot of time remaining, not a lot of time to give up. Thanks to the 7 fans out there viewing tonight. We appreciate all that support. Give these guys some support too. These RevLimit Racing guys have been putting on quite the show. Let's go ahead and see where RY is going to be hitting his marks here. Try to get up into the lead here. That's enough said in that one. He's now actually gone backside, pit side. trying to make up ground and time there. Meanwhile, RY85 is going to try to beat the cars out of lap traffic there in the pit stop. It doesn't look like he's going to get his wish. The guys are already bringing him on up. Look out down there. They're bringing it in, printing it quick, harder and harder off that run. Back down now to the back straightaway we go. RY85 is going to get some serious momentum as he works them on in down the back stretch, trying to get up there with CJ and Haybale. I believe that now will put him in to the 4th spot, I believe, because of where he pitted and how he pitted at. It's not going to give him the lead, but definitely will keep him in contention and in the hunt here. Meanwhile, Pathward and CJ have actually got back up there with Haybale. Haybale right now, as you're on board here with Pathward, is not too far behind, not too far in front of him. I'd say it's about a half, barely even a half a second. Might be actually about 0.3 seconds in total. 3/10 of a second is not far, but it can sure seem like it when you run these tracks. Pathward's going to try to get himself some draft, trying to get himself some help, and he's going to try to get CJ to kind of push him up there a little bit. We work him on down now, turn 4 to the front stretch. CJ still in it, still battling it out, trying to get up there with the race leader. Nobody giving an inch here, nobody calling it quits just yet. As we work them on in, 12 laps remaining in this one, and I gotta believe we don't have to worry about seeing them go into the pit side anymore. I think they've got those cars set to their fullest maximum unless they burn them in too quick, and right now I don't see that happening anytime soon. Enough said. Right now it's got some trouble here. Here comes Galladay. The 48 at Alta trying to get that big old Chevrolet up there with the Mamba of them all, trying to get himself up into contention here as they work them on down. Now side by side they go down the front straightaway past the line. You can see how much room there that Galladay's got from Enough Said. Enough Said just kind of open the door up, and Galladay, like we say before and say again, just kind of close the door right in his face like a bad house guest, because he's not staying away. He's sticking around and he will not go away for the most part. They work him on down the back straightaway, they still go. And Morgan currently in 5th right now, trying to get around RY85. That 19 machine still hasn't really left the tension of taking a race win, but he's definitely been battling here quite a while. Meanwhile, Pathward's got some company. CJ has overtaken him around for that 51 machine. Work him on down the back straightaway here. CJ has a huge run and a half on Pathward. Pathward trying to get something here. Battle for second here between these two drivers. Pathward giving it everything he can in that Safe Light 14 machine around that Hot Rod Rowdy 51. How long has it been since we've been able to say that old Hot Rod Rowdy machine? How long, viewers? I would like to know. Nonetheless, back down turn 1, we go down in to turn 2 here. Pathward still trying to get that draft. You can see the aerodynamics there of Pathward as he brings it down straight in there. He's actually trying to get the airflow of the car to actually smoothen and straighten out with the way the car is itself, so that way he has more momentum to carry on through. When he tries to make position up and makes up time, he actually backs his corner up a little bit more. And CJ, you see there, CJ actually kind of dives in a little harder than Pathward, at least for the cornering wise, and that's what allowing for a stronger exit and really helping him stick with that draft there as they work him on down now. Turn 1, they'll go back down in turn 2 here. Pathward works him on in, works him on down. He's trying to get some position up here. He's trying to get into contention as they work him on down now, turn 2. Pathward still, though, he cannot get the momentum he wants there. He's trying for everything he can, but it's just not coming to him. Nonetheless, he's still in it. That Oozle boy currently, he's just trying to stay alive here and trying to stay out of trouble, if you will. Meanwhile, N. Morgan, he's pretty much far away from the pack on the front stretch. You can see the top 3 right now still in the hunt for the race win. And a victory to say the least here is the Gatorade N. Morgan machine currently sticking with it here. And now look right in front there, right behind And you can see there, CJ Creaky was having to hold off there quite a while there. Path the word right now. Still trying to maintain position and maintain ground up. You can see right there, that's a good image right there of what they're doing exactly. You can see CJ's playing a completely different line than what Path the word is. It seems similar, but believe me when I say it, running it is not the same. When you bring it up that high and then straight down that low, it's actually a lot harder to keep your rhythm there, but it gives you more speed and momentum. It's not like the top line to the bottom line. It's basically you just bring it straight on down and then try to apex it straight into the bottom section as you work it down the middle, and it gives you a good run off the exit, especially on those 3-degree back stretch, because that will really send you for a loop when you least expect it. CJ's still in it there, and he's actually gained up on momentum. He might have a chance there to get hay bale. We'll see how that plays out here. Meanwhile, Galladay's got a little bit of battle there with Wah RD in the 8 Gatorade. And he's got a fellow driver right behind him there. That is the one of enough said _1 is currently in it still here. He's giving it everything he can to try to get some momentum built back up and try to get some positions back up here. 5, we got 9. Looks like we got 9 laps remaining in this one here. Not a lot of time here. Look at this now. Galladay going to the inside there. Wah trying to hold him off. Wah RD is going to try to give it everything he can here. Trying to get that 8. Trying to get that 8 Gatorade into that position right there. That'd be for 6, I believe. Yep, that would be 6 right now. Galladay still holding his own there, not giving him any room, not giving him an inch. Work him on down now, turn 1. We will maintain position and maintain course. And you can see how much of a run that Galladay has just got right now over him all, but right now it's not giving him much help. The front runners have caught up to Hay Bale. Hay Bale has slowed down quite a bit here. Look at this now. Here comes the big move there from CJ. CJ to the inside there for the lead. He gets around the DeWalt Toyota Camry of Hay Bale. Hay Bale opened the door wide open, and like 2 bad house guests, CJ and Path the Word just came running right through the door. The 14 safe flight. Path the Word trying to get himself into the race lead now. It's a daily double, not going to Hay Bale, but it's actually going to be a daily loss as he's lost 2 positions here. He just lost 2 spots right out of that turn on 1 lap. That's hard to believe, but it's what happens when you're running Auto Club. The draft was key, and the draft is king, especially on this track right now. As we work them on down now, the front straightaway we go. We'll see if Hay Bale is actually able to get some more momentum built up. But he's got a pretty sizable gap there now. He's getting pushed back further and further away from the position he was in. He's still in 3rd though, but it's just hanging in there barely. There's actually only 2 laps left there. I got confused. There's actually 3 laps on that last time by there. Now there's only 2 laps. I do apologize for that, folks. Currently, right now, the monitors the producers gave me are not quite what I was hoping for, so I do blame them for that. But I still thank them nonetheless for giving me something this time. Here comes Hay Bale now to the 20. He's going to try to get that DeWalt machine up into position now. White flag is high in the air. The white flag is out. You've got yourself a battle here for 2nd between Hay Bale and Path the Word. 3 wide they go. Galladay had to get out of the way there and stay out of trouble. These 2 will battle it out to the end. Can Hay Bale continue his points lead dominance, or can Path the Word just like that make the big move there and try to get some serious points and run of a Hay Bale? Hay Bale now down the back straightaway. He's going to try to get something to go, something to work. But out of turn 3, we go into turn 4. That driver right there, he won stage 2. He's taking home stage 3. CJ Creaky 3 is going to be your race winner here at Auto Club. 2nd place is going to go to Path the Word in the 14. 3rd going to the DeWalt 20 of Hay Bale. The 4th spot will go to N. Morgan. And what a battle, to say the least. Unofficial results, like we said, CJ, Path the Word, Hay Bale, and Morgan, Wah RD. Enough said, and that Uzi boy currently finished out. RY85 getting put back in 8th Eptimo Frank is going to look like he might end up in the nice slot. Yep, he's going to get the nice slot of the unofficial results. Then you got a run there between Miller Time. Still going at it here. He works him on down, and he will take that position as well. I believe Wolf 420 will be right behind him with Doc as well. And Galladay just losing all his momentum and time. He's lost everything here tonight. He's already down in pit road there. I'm not sure what happened with him, but he's called it a night apparently. Looks like maybe some troubles in the motor or something, but nonetheless, that's going to end it right here for these drivers. And what a race for 100 laps to the distance. A lot of three-wide action-packed battles, a lot of strong casing showings of these drivers. What more can you ask for from this league and from this race? What a finish. Strong finish to say the least here. That was some serious racing there from all ends of the spectrum. So now we'll go out and go over our official results now. We're getting word from our race officials. CJ Creaky is your race winner. That 51 Hot Rod Rowdy Machine. The Path of Word in the 14 will take home a nice second place. Hay Bale's going to get the 20, and that 20 is going to get third spot. And Morgan's going to get the fourth slot. Wah RD in that 8 machine will get 5th. The 6 is going to Enough Said in the 1 machine. That Oozle Boy in the 9 will go 7th. 19 of RY85 getting 8th. Knight's going to go to Eptime Frank in the 2. And then 10's going to Miller Time in the 42 for your top 10. And then 11th and on back, Wolf 29029 2012, Doc Galladay, G Galladay, and Kevin Baker, your 14 driver field here tonight. What an ending and what a tremendous race to say the least for these drivers out here tonight. But that's going to really wrap it up here tonight for PTM Racing TV's coverage of RevLimit Racing. What a show and what a performance by all drivers. We want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in. 7 viewers in total. That's quite a bit for you fans out there. We appreciate it. We love the support. If you guys enjoy more of this, be sure to like, share, and subscribe down here in YouTube. Be sure to comment down below and tell us how you thought about that race. We want to hear from you guys, and we want to hear more about how you felt and how you liked it all. But for now, everybody, we must call it quits someday. So from all of us here at PTM Racing TV, I am Christian the Crusader signing off for the night. God bless, take care, be good, stay safe, and good night, everybody.